Okay.
Hi everybody, here we are. It's The Witcher time.
It is.
Again.
We're real excited.
So last time we were here, this guy was like, we got bodies in the lake and ghosts in the well. Or something like that. Oh, that was
We've just
dramatic.
changed our...
Iza just knocked down his entire house.
We've just changed our controller, so I'm just having a bit of a play.
Oh, should we clip this out?
Nah.
Boots.
Just getting used to it.
We
is
love
all.
some boots.
You know?
Just
Gonna have to live with it.
can you read those sheaves of paper?
No, but I can extinguish this fire.
Why does Geralt love putting out candles
He just...
so much? He's like, I see a candle, gotta put it out. See a dead candle, gotta put it on.
What's this? Can I take it? Gimme.
So I've been watching somebody doing a Let's Play of the first game at the moment, right? About halfway through. And one of the things that's quite interesting, I mean, obviously I haven't seen any of the second game, but the first game, you have to like gain and learn all of the signs which we have.
Really?
And I think that's like a really nice touch in terms of a series of games.
That we already have them.
That like right now it's like, no, we learned all that stuff. We know it. We don't have to start from zero again.
So often they like crowbar in some story to like make it so you have to relearn the mechanics.
Yeah, or they'll be like, you went to a new area and suddenly everybody was much harder. Or something. Yeah, it's just interesting how they deal with that in various sequel games. And I think the fact that we just started with kind of like a base level of skill and a nice figure-hugging outfit.
Look at that butt.
Instead of... I just love Geralt's shoulder-to-waist ratio. It's a beautiful thing.
It's... Yeah, well, you know.
It's a beautiful thing. And it's what you get if you fucking run up mountains for a job and fight ghouls.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I'd rather have my hip-to-waist ratio and not have to fight ghouls. It's funny, so the other day, someone was like talking, I can't remember why, at work about how cool James Bond is and stuff, and how he's like so fit and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but to get that, you'd have to live James Bond's life. And he was like, and I was like, but would you really want to live James Bond's life? And he was like, what are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Like, James Bond is the man. Like, he's the coolest guy.
Does he want to be shot at and like
and I was just
stabbed
like, like, honestly, if you paid me $1 million, I would not want James Bond's life. Like, he has a horrible life.
Yeah, and everyone he loves
trying
dies.
to kill him. Everybody he loves dies in like really tragic ways, and also he doesn't get to lie in bed and read books all Saturday. So, frankly, fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I'd love to hear you guys'... I just like that you've been literally picking flowers for like 5 minutes.
Well, you know, you were telling a good story, and so I was taking the opportunity.
But anyway, I'd love to hear from you guys. Like, maybe we'll put a poll. We can put a Twitter poll.
Can we?
We can put a poll.
Let's
or
put a
maybe
poll
you
up.
guys can just tell us.
No, I want a poll.
Whether you'd rather be hardcore and live James Bond's life, or be you. And get to sleep in sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm pretty sure that James Bond never sleeps in and always gets up and like runs through a cold lake before breakfast.
And he always seems like a bit hungover.
And just like...
Oh, we're looking for the well.
Shady.
I know.
Oh yeah, go find a well.
I'm going to... Nope.
Oh, you're making the people scream.
I mean, sorry. Yes.
Yes!
Okay. Where's that well?
It seems to be down.
It's a wee ways away. I'll take the horse. That's what I was wanting to know.
Find the spirit that haunts the well. Cool. Sunset. Is it sunset or sunrise? What's the time? It's 6 p.m. in the game and in real life. No, 7 o'clock. Daylight savings.
Yeah.
Why?
No, does everyone have daylight savings?
Not everyone. Tell us if you have daylight savings in your part of the world.
Does it fuck you up as much
And
as
is
it
it
fucks
shit?
up? It's kind of amazing. I was thinking about this the other day, that we just decide that it's a different time as a society.
Yes. You know how like these days we've all got digital clocks and stuff.
Oh, it just fixes itself.
And just fixes itself. Almost to the point of it being a bit disconcerting sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, this
The
looks
infamous well.
dodgy.
Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
I'm so stoked that you're playing this so that you can like do the investigation.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
That looks like something. Oh. I'll take it.
What is
Grass around the well scorched. All signs point to a noonwraith.
Noonwraith.
noonwraith?
Find the spirit that haunts the well.
So if you go into your menu, this is something we haven't really done yet, and into the glossary, I think, and go to bestiary. And
Spectres, maybe?
yeah, you can look up the entry about these animals.
Okay.
Creatures.
So this is a noonwraith. Look at it. Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to fight, I suppose. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labours at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noonwraiths. Vlad Raymond, peasants and their customs. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noonwraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or a torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible.
Ha ha ha.
But first of all, how many of these, like...
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, what is the statistics behind, hey, our experience is on 666 right now. Sorry. Yeah, like specifically women and young girls
just before their wedding day,
killed violently.
like just before they're about to get married. Like, how many is that?
Well,
Is this rampant?
Something's tied the
Good
noonwraith to
question.
this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
All right. Okay. Well, something over here, maybe. Something over here.
Oh, and sorry, if you go back into that thing real quick. Sorry. Go into the noonwraith again.
Noonwraith.
So vulnerable against. Can you select on that stuff?
Yeah. Bomb.
Moon dust, spectre oil,
Well.
and a Urden
Urden.
style sign.
Okay, so we can cast. I will equip that now, eh?
Can we make that? What was the oil? Spectre oil.
Yeah.
Can we go into our stuff? Okay, so we did actually just say before we started recording that we should investigate alchemy a little bit more today.
So we're gonna do a bit of that. Oh, it's giving us a tutorial because we haven't had a look, I don't think. Ingredients. To create an item, you need the right ingredients. Created item. Here you can find a description of the item you created.
Items you can create are divided into categories. Select a formula. Use the thing to select required formula.
Oh, I see. What formula are we doing? Whatever.
Well, something that doesn't say ingredients missing.
Oh, here we go. Spectre oil.
Oh, what do we need for that? Can
We
we go
need
buy
Bear
some
fat.
bear fat from someone
Go fight a
before
bear.
doing this quest? I don't think we want to fight a bear right now.
I mean, we could fight a bear. We've got dog tallow. Oh, grim. Okay.
We were thinking about making swallow potion. Shall we see
Okay.
if we've got the ingredients for that?
Cat.
Swallow, all parts present.
What does it do?
It accelerates vitality regeneration.
Great. Let's make that.
Yay, go us, we made a thing.
Okay, so In order to use an item during gameplay, it must first be equipped using the inventory panel.
Oh, yeah, great.
Restaurant, blah, blah, blah. I see. I see ya. So that's the potion.
Okay, so that made 3. That's good to know.
Equip. There.
Cool. Lord knows how we'll select that in battle. Wolven Hour. Temporarily lowers the required level of all items.
Nah.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
I'm just going to look at our wearables, I think. I think we've got some boots.
Oh, we've got so many swords, we need to sell those.
Is that better?
I think they're the same. That's what we have on.
Okay.
I really love how in this game, when Geralt puts on a piece of armor, he will shake his foot or whatever he just put on.
So how do I change my insignia? How do I... That.
I think you push one of those things, and it brings up the menu of them. Yeah.
Hey, so it was Erden.
Yeah. A magic trap.
Okay.
Trapping for your magic. Magic trapping.
Picking shit up.
Gotta have all that shit. At least we don't have to worry about it suddenly becoming noon.
It's nighttime after all. Is there anything else?
Noon. I really like that word.
Noon.
Noon.
I didn't see anything else around here. Unless it's outside, maybe?
Can you smash down that wall with your smashy thing? Or you could just climb over everything. It's cool. It's cool.
I got this. Kind of, maybe not really. Shit! Here we go. Oh, that went pretty well, I would say.
Is a relentlessly positive human being. Clearly that water is the secret that we've been looking for.
All this time. Oops. Okay, but now my thing is gone off the map. Yeah, alright, so we've looted everything and it wasn't there.
Right.
Good
so
job
like,
looting.
It's like you've exhausted all possible options in that particular area. That was
Florence.
Florence the actual currency? Because there's a currency that I think because of the war has become like out of date.
Perfect!
Perfect! We can make the thing.
We can, let's do that. No, yes, no. Alchemy.
How convenient.
How convenient. We want to make spectre oil.
Plus 10% attack power versus spectres. Handy dandy, look at me, the Queen of Aberdal, I think I be.
So we need to apply that to our sword before we go down to
Oils.
fight her.
Applying oils to your sword increases the damage it deals to a certain type of opponent. Yeah.
How long
that's
does it
good.
last though?
For quite a while, I think.
Really? I think we should put it on just before.
Possibly forever, or that might be a skill that you can get that it lasts forever.
I feel like it's not something that would last forever.
I'm not 100% sure.
Be honest, more be fat.
We should try and do this quest before our, see how we've got like a bonus at the moment?
No.
Yeah. Because we
Ah.
sat near a place of power. I wonder if we sleep whether that gets used up.
Right, I don't know.
Like is it based on game time or
Just like,
time? Ooh, blood.
Ooh.
Is it blood?
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood.
ooh.
Contract. Devil by the well.
A journal. Might be useful.
You gonna read it or do I have to actually
Yeah.
read it?
Read it.
R3. Nope. I think I have to go read it now.
Yes, that's nice, thank you.
No, fuck off.
Oh my gosh, we're just trying to do our quest. Get out of our face.
That'll be the diary. Want to read it?
Yeah. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord of the Court of Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done to us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Gross! Now we've finally got what we begged Metalli for. That's like one of their gods. In our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. It's the first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet to make sure a bracelet. Loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't bought ploughs nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. Significant.
We need to find that bangle.
It'll always be there to remind me of Volker and of how happy we were that day.
Oh.
They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move 1 inch from here.
Well, it's a bit they got killed by that fuckface.
Yeah.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Yes, thanks, Carol. We got that.
Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Oh no! So he stabbed the man, and then presumably
Injured and
stabbed the
dragged.
woman, and then dragged her.
To the well?
Maybe.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Can we find this guy and
Another print by the
murder
well.
him?
I would say yes. I'm going to do the thing to the sword soon as well. Now, maybe?
Well, I don't know if she'll appear when it's not noon. I don't know. Maybe she will.
We can make another one because we got some more beer tallow.
That's true. We
So I
did.
might just put it on.
It might even say when you hover over the item. 20 charges.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's put it on. Let's put it on the silver sword, so I will do that. Now, what happens if I look at the sword? 20.
20 out of 20. Oh, okay. Maybe it means like 20 hits.
Oh, at which point it's not timed, so that's
It's not
cool.
timed. It's based on slashy.
Cool.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Sorry, lady.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing.
Probably with the bracelet on it.
Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
Why would her arm fall off because of that?
Gotta jump down there.
Like the
Hope I don't break my
skeleton.
legs.
Fuck's sake, girl. I don't think that's the reason why her arm fell off.
No, I mean like once she became a skeleton.
What? Oh. I mean, I did just decide to go down there, but
And then you yelled at yourself, which is beautiful.
this seemed like suddenly not a good idea as we were falling.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't see anything though.
Can you use your witcher senses?
Yeah. That was fun seeing down there. Can we go down?
Yeah.
This one? Right, square. Hey, buttons helping. Swimming is not as easy as you might think. Just saying.
I don't see an arm.
He's also gonna drown.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. There's an arm.
Take it.
Yoink.
Fuck, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. It's all very well to jump down a well. I like how we just jump down the well as if there's no chance that you might get trapped down the well and die.
No biggie. What the fuck?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay. I mean, cool. I could call my horse.
Oh my gosh! Oh, did you find a path?
Yeah. I was like, well, how else are we gonna get out of here?
I love it.
This doesn't seem promising. I will take that puffball.
Puffball.
Oh, come on, girl. I believe in. I don't believe in you, but move anyway. Is there something down there? Interesting.
I think it's just light reflecting from above.
Okay.
But I suspect the answer is look
That
at the map.
circle thing, eh?
No, there's a path where you were before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that. I suppose it's where we came in. Is it what it's?
Yeah, there definitely is a thing. But
Okay, so we look here.
where did you go before that? You did that
This
weird
way.
little sidey bit. Yeah. So if you look at the mini map,
Yep.
I think maybe you have to dive under something.
Ah, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Good spotting.
Oh my gosh. Like, scenes where you're, like, in a cave underwater stress me out so much.
Do you know how many people die cave
Exactly,
swimming?
because in real life it's incredibly dangerous.
It's
Like,
very
do not do that, ever. Unless you're a professional.
And also, you might still die.
Yeah.
No,
because
like,
flash
really.
floods happen.
No, not even. Like, you just get caught up or whatever it is. Like, lots of professionals die cave diving.
It's super intense and I really dislike it. So glad that you're driving.
Yeah. I just listened to something recently about, it was actually Order of the Good Death. It's Caitlin Doherty YouTube's channel. Anyway, she did one on cave diving recently, and basically, like, people who have tried to go in to get corpses out
I
die.
need to prepare for this fight.
And there's
Brew
just
some
more
wraith
corpses down
oil,
there.
Drink some potions.
More corpses.
Mm-hmm.
More corpses for everyone.
It's kind of like mountaineering. You know how that people have to leave corpses on the mountain or they'll die?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. It's like when
Just have to leave
you've
them
got, you know, even if you're watching someone drown, if they're in like really torrid water, you should not jump in after them.
Because you just both drown and then there's two people dead instead of one.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, okay. She's just going for it.
I'm not waiting. I don't want to see this wraith pop up.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Ooh. I'm ready. I've got my sword oil.
Whoa, that's freaky.
Hey, I think it worked.
Okay, you can do it.
Yep.
Now you probably want to put that thing down on the ground. Use your sign.
Oh, yeah.
What? you can lure her into that, or just cast it again. She becomes
Vulnerable in there.
like more physical. Very easy to kill her.
Oh, that'll be why it was very easy to hurt her.
She's gone. For good.
Ooh, I didn't read that.
No, neither did I. Whatever it was. Ooh, we got a trophy. A trophy.
Trophy? You said trophy, and I. What did you say?
I said trophy.
And I said trophy. Excellent.
You did really well. That was really good. You just like totally massacred her more.
Aww.
Oh, no, we released her. We released
her.
She died a really, really, really horrible death. And now she doesn't have to hang around here thinking about that all the time.
Can we kill? Do you think? How long ago
Let's
do you
find
think?
out who that fucker was.
Yeah.
And murder his face.
So I was just
Does it say
says
anywhere
return-
on it, when we read in that book, did it say who the Lord was?
Good question, because I think we should go murder his face.
Yeah, just like cold daylight murder, right?
Yellow diary, right?
Yeah.
So it says, Lord of the Court of
the Lord.
Vizima.
No, they're not saying who he was. Which is a bit annoying. Maybe the guy we can return the quest to might give us some more information.
Also, do we know what the date is currently? Because it's got a date here, right? Is it a date? 1250?
Yeah, I think it is a date. I don't know what the date is.
Roach.
Possibly somewhere.
Is
we
it,
could
is it
find
dangerous
out.
out at night? Does it get more dangerous? Hey,
I
look
feel
at
like
deer.
it's oh, you could kill. No, I don't want to kill the deer.
Excuse me.
Are you gonna kill the deer?
I'm gonna kill the deer.
Oh, okay.
Can we fight
The
from
deer is
horseback?
faster than you.
Well, I could canter.
You could. This is such a hilariously bizarre scenario. You're just trying to run down deer. This is hilarious. Izzo's vegetarian in real life.
I am. I would never do this. This is awful.
Oh, you almost had it that time.
I know!
Oh, the snakes! Just slaughter them all! No! Oh my goodness! This is ridiculous.
You
You can't get them.
I can't get them.
Can't get them.
I'm stuck in a tree.
Well, it's your just desserts.
Get to the rubberidge. We're stuck. Okay, there we go.
Oh my lord. Oh, look, there's one there. You can sneak up on it. No.
No, I'm done now.
Okay, you got that out of your system?
Yes.
I don't, it wasn't in my system, and after you waved your sword around like that, I was like, die, dear, die!
It's quite exciting, right? Yeah. Oh, this tiny bush.
You were asking about whether
What are you doing out at night, bud?
whether it's more dangerous at night, and I'm not 100% sure, actually.
Doesn't seem to be. Everyone, look,
I feel like maybe there are some monsters that appear more at night, but...
That's it, Roach.
Oh, now, weren't they trying to heal this girl's... Oh, no, they just wanted clean water.
Yeah,
And they couldn't get to the water because of the wraith. Were they getting water out of there before? Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
It's like, there's a person in the well.
Hey, Odolan.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe?
Maybe.
Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Nope, we're taking it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need the money right now.
We need it, and we are a witcher.
That's what we do. We don't work for free.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Well, you
They
know,
are
like
sad,
that's like what part of being a witcher. So like we do it. We ask people for the money and we do it. You know, like
Yes. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to buy ourselves sweet new stuff.
yeah, we
Or,
are.
eat.
It's nighttime, fuckers. Put the candles on.
I especially love that gesture, like, fuckers! Put your fucking candles on! What are you? Living like dogs with no candles.
What are you, poor? Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. That's
Oh.
rude and terrible.
I can't afford fancy candles.
I can't afford fancy candles either.
I certainly can't afford candles that are just pouring their wax all over my objects.
I certainly wouldn't. I feel like this is a fire hazard, maybe.
It's a massive fire hazard. It's just candles stuck in wood objects.
Yeah.
Have some self-respect. They've got dishes right there. Put it in a dish.
Oh, there's a boy.
Oh, there's a boy. Where did he come from?
Hey, boy. Hey, loot. Oh, yes.
Ooh. All right, well, I think we're out of time. And hilariously, we're in exactly the same position we were at the end of the last episode.
Still stealing things.
Uh,
It went well, though. I think, like, we got a lot of herbs. We got some money. And we got enough Guardian Lemon just then.
well, as long as we've got a lemon. We should equip our so we got a trophy from that.
What do we do with trophies?
Let's go into our inventory and find out. Is it
Is it a quest item? No?
where is it? Held.
What did it look like? I forget.
Wraith head.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got a doll, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Bear with me. Nope.
Oh, I think it auto-equipped.
Oh.
Can you go over... Yeah. And see... Bonus experience from humans and non-humans.
That's good. Oh.
So it's strapped to the side of our horse. And you can actually go over to our horse and look at it.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now.
It's
Where-
gross.
Roach. The fuck? I just left you here. Oh, he's just over here. You coming?
What are you doing?
You shithead!
Just because there's a fence doesn't mean...
Okay.
Oh, is it in a bag? Well, that's not that exciting. Maybe because it's mostly bones. Later you actually... Oh, well, we'll see that when it happens.
Okay, good.
I'm trying not to
forward to it.
spoil things before they happen, eh? I'm trying to be like, focus on the now, focus on the now.
I look forward to it, whatever that might be.
It is, I don't think we've said this really clearly. In fact, I don't think I've even talked to you about this. But, like, because this is Iza's blind playthrough, but it's
Yeah.
not my blind playthrough, I'm kind of taking the approach of letting Iza make most of the decisions. Because it's like, it's her
Yeah.
first experience, she doesn't know what's going on, she can make the call about what happens next. I think there's probably about 2 things in the game where I saw what happened in one way and I'd really like to see...
You do guide sometimes when something bad is about to happen.
Well, it's mainly just like, there's like a couple of like quite significant moments in the game where you're like, it's really morally murky what's going on, and so you're like, what do you pick? And the person I watched picked one thing, and I really want to know what happens when you pick the other thing.
It's kind of like when we left that guy in the
Oh yeah,
in the house.
I actually couldn't remember what had happened here, so that's partly why I was like, pick whatever you like.
Right.
But yeah, so in general, in terms of the decisions, it will be like is a choice. But I'll debate things out with you.
You do.
Yeah,
That's
and I
what
don't
makes
remember everything. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So from that perspective, it's kind of blind in that way.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shall we just take a break here?
Yep.
Make a cup of tea,
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so hanging out for a cup of tea.
and then it's my turn.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you have a problem. You have a problem.
No, like just 2 more. Just 2 more. Just one more. Just one more.
Okay.
Just
Okay. Okay.